Just hearing about connections. How do we make connections, right? So let me begin by saying, Atman, from this point, well, I need to look at my notes, so kindly forgive me. All right. When Swamiji said, I have to stand. So, Atman, from this point on, we are all one. There is no duality amongst and between us. I have addressed thus because our theme for the camp is about Kathopanishad's hero, Nachiketa, who is seeking Atmagnan, a teenager seeking Atmagnan from the very source, the arbitrator of life and death, God's Yama. The Yama also means, in our Sanskrit terminology, Guru, who aids in removing the curtain of mortality and reveals the immortality of our existence. Let me begin by Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Ours is a teaching tradition. So before we begin anything, we remember our Gurus to support our thinking, our vision, and what the message we want to deliver, right? So, my pranam to all the members who are sitting here, Sri Sanjay ji, Chandra Modi ji, Brahmachari ji, I don't remember the name, so forgive me, and KP, and my friend here, Kumar ji, and all of you, especially our teachers, who have been really working so hard to make these camps possible. In fact, I would like to remind all of us, this began much earlier than what you know. This was born in our Gita Mandir, which got started sometimes in 1981. But the real camps began from year 2000, especially with the help of Sri Sanjay ji. But locally, it was all our teachers, led by Hansaden and Kumar ji, to make this camp what you see today. I am here to really not so much talk about camp, but let me say at the outset that I want to share here with you about the important development that is taking place in this country. I am sharing this great development as a Sangichalak, and having lived here in India for nearly half a century, making living with academic institutions, it has become obvious to many of us that the time has come for Hindu diaspora to create a world-class teaching institution worthy of likes of Taxila and Nalanda, of ancient Bharat. And I hope I am able to convince our Dharma civilization families present here to become part of this exciting development. Our Hindu culture is unique in celebrating festivals, weddings, and other social events associated with samskara of life's various stages in life's accomplishments. Hindu calendar is full of celebration events. We always look for reason to celebrate. We most certainly also celebrate achievements of our community. And the milestone of 20 years of successful family camp is indeed a celebration of Ananda our families have experienced during the last 2 decades. As has been pointed out, this has been a journey of togetherness of our Hindu families. If I were to sum up the essence of all family camps we have conducted thus far, it is, as the very name family camp suggests, the entire edifice of stability of Hindu Sanskriti depends on the unit we call family. 20 years of journey through our family camps has taken us to very roots of eternal value of Hindu Dharma idea. the ideal of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the entire creation is family. We all are and everything all. The cosmos is part and parcel of the same whole or Purnatva. Looking at the present state of the world, it is this Hindu vision, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, that has the potential to save humanity from destroying itself. The theme, including the theme of the 20th family camp, Arise, Awake, and be enlightened by sitting at the feet of wise teachers, have exposed our families to many dimensions of Hindu Dharma and civilization that is helping us to pride in our culture and civilization and made us better representatives of Dharma and our culture. It is also the strength of our family that helped Hindu diaspora to rapidly rise at the top of the economic ladder in this country, our adopted home. Here we enjoy the freedom of expression. The economic success of our first generation Hindu diaspora is very visible in the hundreds of temples they have built, including our own, we see on North American continent. It is indeed a great story of our first generation to continue the legacy of Hindu culture with the beautiful temples that they have built and continue to build to preserve, promote and protect the ritual aspect of our culture. These temples, however, have not been able to attract the participation of second and third generation, the generation growing up in a modern day culture of information age in this country. In fact, this generation is essentially getting exposed to wrong, prejudice and derogatory information of our culture and history through courses offered by ill-informed or prejudiced teachers and professors of schools and colleges. Often this generation faces insulting criticism of caste and curry culture. I am trying to address this to our adults, so I know my children are getting a little bit uneasy, I guess. While our diaspora has helped create several chairs in Hindu culture studies as well, but they have been marginalized under South Asian studies or history or religion department and or chaired by professors, directors who continue to spread wrong and colonized information about Hindu culture and civilization. For example, a denigrating wrong and colonized views of promoted by very influential professors like Randy Doniger of the University of Chicago, Sheldon Pollock of Columbia University, and Robert Goldman of UC Berkeley. And there are more than 600 universities established by Christian organizations where the denigrating, wrong and colonized views are promoted about Hindu Dharma and culture by many faculty members trained by these influential professors. While we all recognize that our all-inclusive Dharma and knowledge-driven civilization, you have to give me a few more minutes, is very beautiful, but it needs to be defended. The question for Hindu families is what are we doing to protect our coming generation from narratives about Hindu culture and Hindu diaspora, mostly driven by Eurocentric and colonized framework propagated by non-Hindus. We can ask ourselves some probing questions, such as, what is our plan to preserve and protect Hindu culture beyond our current and successive generation? Considering the degree of interest of second and third generation of the Hindu diaspora is showing in Hindu temples and rituals, what should we do now to transmit Hindu Dharma reliably? Of course, we have a choice to say, this is not my problem. We could really, if we really want to do something, what that would be? we have no other choice than to repeat the same ritual ceremonies and practices of our ancestors, or is there a place for innovation and creativity in the realm of transformation of dharma? If there is, then what would that look like? How do we create reliable and systematically thoughtful voices that can defend Hindu dharma from the relentless attacks that originate from media and academia, and who can defend our culture, tradition and wisdom from a place of deep reason and scholarly study? As stated earlier, Christians have created more than 600 universities in this country. The Jews have more than dozens. The Buddhists are active in creating their own universities. The Muslims are also on the path. Why does Hindu alone struggle in this area? How do we position a Hindu perspective on global stage in the area of greatest concern to humanity, namely climate change, sustainability, holistic health, management of income and wealth inequalities, mental health, depression, happiness, violence, terrorism, and intolerance? How about if we all put our energies to create the world-class University of America to tackle all these questions? It is high time for our now matured Hindu diaspora to move to new phase of seriously engage in building and revitalizing a temple of knowledge, the Hindu University of America. Together, like our popular Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi says, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas and Sabka Vishwas. This is to say we need to connect, as was pointed out earlier, with every Hindu family living in America to create the world-class Hindu University of America that will set the standard for the study of Hindu Dharma and civilization. That would be legacy of our generation, for our future generation to come. Our teenagers of second and third generation are here to help you with how you can become part of this elite effort. Please begin to participate by becoming a sustaining donor for the Hindu University of America. Let us arise, awake and stop not, till the goal is reached, as Swami Vivekananda had paraphrased. Uttishta Jagrat Bhartiya Maran Niru. Thank you. Congratulations.